Okay, welcome back to Prima.Law. We're going to do a quick tutorial on how to use our brand new updated package assembly feature. All right, so we are here at the contact page. We're going to go into the case here for general nerd, and we're going to go to this adjustment of status that we've created. And now we already have updated or uploaded some items to a checklist. So these two checklist items have documents attached to them. We've already filled out some forms and we've indicated who each form belongs to. It's important to have the role selected. And let's see, we've also created a note. So we have a note if we want to include that, and we also have some documents that were uploaded. So now we can go to package assembly and you can create new. And right from here, it's going to load the items on the left-hand side. So either the forms that you want to add, the checklist items you want to add, any notes, or any additional files you uploaded. You know, it's recommended to open these up, take a look, make sure you select the forms that you want. As you add them, it will put them in that order, right? So I selected two G28s. If I want the I-485 next, I could add it there. But typically, what we've tried to do is put all of the forms in the order that you will use them. And so I'm just going to select all the forms, which will include all of the addendums with it. You can deselect those if you want. And I'm also going to add all of my checklist items, and you can review those here individually. And I'm going to include these notes and any extra files we have, which is this matter of LEA PDF. All right, so let's add those to the package. Yes, I want to add these 29 items. Boom, there they are. And let's see here. I want my passport photos first. Let's say I want this item somewhere else. I can click it and drag it, and then you can use the mouse scroll to move it up or down, but you can move those around to wherever. Let's see here, drag that one down here, for example. All right, and once you have all your documents in order the way that you're going to want it to show up in the table of contents, let's go to settings. So follow the numbers across the top. 1, 2, 3. Under settings, you can choose whether to include exhibit sheets. So if this is a filing where you don't want exhibit sheets, or maybe for some reason you don't use it in your firm, just deselect that. Now we include it by default because in my firm we really like it. Even if USCIS doesn't use it, or if they discard it afterwards, which I don't think they do or should, you're going to have it in a PDF later. So if you need to scroll through that PDF, you can find the exhibit numbers much more easily that way. So include exhibit sheets. You can choose to show page numbers. So in the footer, you can include a footer that'll show the page numbers. And for both of these items, you can now choose where it should begin. So maybe you don't need an exhibit sheet for the passport photos or the G28s, but maybe you want to start with the I-130 for those exhibit sheets. You can select that. And the same for the page numbers. You can say, well, I don't want any page numbers on the forms, but every other exhibit or attachment I do. So we're going to actually start at 17. In the footer text, it'll have the person's A number. You can also add, their name. And you can choose a location for the footer. We're going to keep it in the center. Click Save. Now we move on to generate the table of contents. Now that we have all of our details for that set, we can go here and we can say, where do we want the table of contents to start from? And I want it to show everything. Typically, I include everything here, right? So let's click Generate. And now we have the table of contents at the top. You can edit that by clicking here. So here you can see all of these items that we've created, and starting with this down here, we're going to start with page numbers. And they all have exhibit sheets, they all have exhibit numbers, and we chose for the exhibit sheets to start here. So that's where the exhibit numbering starts. We'll click Save. Now here you can also up arrow, and you can drag and drop your logo or your letterhead image here. The maximum width for that is going to be about 750 pixels. So tell your graphic designer that you need your letterhead logo 750 pixels wide. All right, so then you can save that, and you're on to the last step, which is generate the package. Once you click here, are you ready? Yes, generate. So it's going to generate that, and it will send you an email to the firm notification email when it's ready to go. And so you have a couple options. You can wait for that email, or you can go back to the case page here and you can click refresh until it's ready. So you can see it's queued. Please refresh the page. So it takes about 90 seconds for that to fully generate. Now, the other nice thing about package assembly is you can see these other ones that I've done before, and these have actually already generated and I used them. Well, let's say you generate it, you look at it, you find something that you did wrong, or you want to add something else, and it'll affect the page numbers or something. Just click here to edit, and it's going to open again here in the package assembly tool, and you can pick up where you left off right before you generated it. So you can change any of your settings here. You can add new items that maybe you've uploaded since then, or if there's any new notes or anything, you can add it, reorganize it, generate a new table of contents, right? So if you have this table of contents and that's not accurate anymore, you can delete that, and you just generate a new table of contents. We're going to start from the very beginning this time. There we go, and there's the new one. And then you can generate your package, and you're ready to go. So let's go take a look at this case here, and let's see if we finished. Still generating, okay, so we haven't waited. Let's check one more time. Okay, and so when it finishes, all you need to do is you can download it. You can also send it straight into Clio. So if you're a Clio user, you can send it to your Clio documents. It puts it in a special package assembly folder. Okay, now it's done generating. All we have to do is go to download, or we can save it right to Clio. We're going to download it, and we'll just choose where we want to save that full. Now let's go ahead and open that up. And you can see here we've got our PDF. Ooh, that's very fast. And we can see it added our page numbers, exhibit sheets. So if I go to my thumbnails here and I say, you know what, I need to find exhibit number 13 really quick. Look how much more easier it is to do it like this. That's exhibit 4 right here. So now I've got a ways to go. Scroll down further. Okay, 12. I don't have to go and zoom in on every single page. This is why those exhibit sheets are so useful for the attorney, even if the government maybe doesn't need it. It's because you, later, when you're scrolling through your files, you'll be able to find it more quickly. And that's how easy it is to use our brand new package assembly feature. We hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for more.